Hi everyone, and thank you so much for coming again and watching another one of my YouTube tutorials. I want to just thank everyone so much for your continued support, your lovely messages. It honestly is motivating me to keep, putting out some, good tips and advice for you guys to really just use for your careers. I also want to apologise because for about a month I haven't posted anything. If you're following me on Instagram or any of my social media platforms, you would know that my lens broke. So it's kind of just me finding the perfect lens again and just, doing styling and working with clients and, working on my private business and stuff like that. It's just trying to do everything at once. But lo and behold, here I am. La, 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 la. I am filming again. So with all this rambling, let's get to the point, right? I really wanted to share with you my top 10 most shocking model moments. You would be surprised the things that you're gonna come across as a stylist. So I hope that you enjoy this video, but I'm gonna share these so that you are prepared. Yeah, let's talk about number one. Right, so believe it or not, I've had a model, several, actually turn up to the photo shoot drunk and high. I'm actually not, I'm really not kidding. Like, this is something, it's not gonna happen all the time, and I think it's just a really small percentage of those really, really stupid models. Now that they're young, they're having fun, and all of that jazz, and you're just gonna get that small fraction that feels like it's okay to turn up drunk and high. It's fine. Sometimes they'll even sprinkle on top a little bit of lateness, but it happens. Shocker. Like, it's hell no. So let's talk about number two. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There actually are underweight models. Now, this is such a big debate. There are models that are naturally fit, and I really don't think the finger should be pointed at them like there's something wrong with them and they should be fuller figured. No, there are some models which are naturally fit and it works. But then we have those who are really, really underweight. Now, I'll never forget doing this shoot, and I swear to you, like, you could actually see like her hip bones. Like, I swear she was a skeleton, and I can't even believe, like, my heart sunk. Like, my heart actually sunk. It was so bad that like, me and the photographer, we really had to talk to her booker, because it's like, it was out of this world. So you can't be like staring at them. You don't really want to step on like awkward ground by mentioning it and pointing it out, and we literally just had to get on with the day. I had to literally pin and clamp everything to her, pad things out and put coats on her so that you couldn't see the bones and all of that. It was just an absolute nightmare. You're not prepared for this, but as a stylist, you're almost going to be in agony aunt. And I think one of the most, this has really stayed with me, one of the most shocking moments was when I saw, such a beautiful, popular model that was actually self-harming. And it's one of those situations where, because you're so intimate with the model, you're dressing them, you're seeing them, topless or naked, you're buttoning up clothes, you're in such a close proximity, and you're gonna see these things. And it's one of those situations where you just have to be really gentle and empathic, and you just have to have that aura about you, because it's just such a shock. And I must admit, like, it puts it into perspective that not everyone that you see that is absolutely beautiful and stunning is happy. So, you know, from that moment, from that point, I really just want to encourage you that, you know, don't be discouraged by other people's show reels, because you're not seeing the behind the scenes. You're not seeing all of the insecurities that that person has. You're just looking at what they are showing the world. And a lot of the time, it's really not real. It's really, really not real. So awkward. Oh my God. Okay, so number 4. This is so cringy. Okay, so please comment below if any other female stylist has had this. But I will never forget, I was styling this male model and it was like he had something on his hands and it was just really awkward, so I had to do up his trousers. And shwing! Yeah, that happened. It was so awkward. I don't even want to talk about this because my mum's going to probably watch this. No, I don't want to. And number 5. Oh my God. We're all gonna have this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell each and every single one of you, you're gonna have this. You're gonna have Miss Bossy Boots, who will tell you what colour she likes and what shoes she thinks will go with this outfit and what she doesn't want to wear and what she wore on that other show, and she's gonna argue with you or maybe just make it so difficult for you. But you know what? It just takes such a strong heart to just be like, okay, hun, yeah, but I'm gonna put this one on you, okay? Yeah, you've got to stay professional at all times. And, you know, it's still just a shock for me that models know that they are there to model the clothes. But yet, they have such a big opinion. But again, remember I talked about versatility as being a stylist. You know, you've got to be open to ideas, and I don't know, sometimes I've had suggestions where the suggestions are quite alright and I'm like, actually, yeah, those shoes will look wicked, thank you, it's great. But no one likes the Bossy Boots. So if you're a model and you're watching this, stop. Oh, I really do love number 6, models that lie about their age. Now this is like, I think it's a little bit of a secret in the industry that I'm letting you into. I knew a model that was literally putting her age as like 24 and she was in her 30s. I kid you not. I kid you not. Now it worked. She was able to book jobs on this, and I think it's really bad because, you know, the fact that she had to lie about her age to be booked, it's kind of sad. But it was a shock because this model looked so good. Like, she looked so good. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the elephant back into the room. Like, it's one of those things where this model that was eating tissue for Fashion Week, she wasn't even skinny, like she didn't even look underweight, but she literally was just trying to drop her size for Fashion Week so that she can fit in like some Paris couture or whatever it is. I just sort it out. Like I can't take it. It's such a shock because the fact that this stuff is still happening, it's just insane. Like, I really want like body health to be sorted out. Like, it should just be like a #1 thing that models have to, whether it's a check or whatever it is. Like, I just think eating tissue to fill her stomach up, like, jeez. But you know what, it happens, it really does happen, and it's real. And it's just another one of those situations where you're just gonna have to kind of balance between do I shut my mouth or do I talk to the booker? Now this one, I mean, we've had Jordan Dunn talk about this. Like, think about how many models we've had, you know, complain about this subject. The makeup artist cannot do the model's face because, unfortunately, in my eyes, this makeup artist isn't a real makeup artist. A makeup artist should be able to work with all ranges of skin tones. I'm sorry. Another elephant in the room, I'm talking about it. Unfortunately, it's just something that happens, and my shocking moment is just, I think it's just the face to face seeing it happen and seeing a model being alienated. And it really had taught me the importance of researching a group that you are working with. And in some cases where you are not the person who's booked the whole team, it's just about being prepared and ready for what might happen. Number 9. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm just saying. Like, I had a client and a model stole money, basically. Models know that they are not supposed to accept any payments before the job. The same way all creators are the same. You know, some creatives may have a deposit that they may require, but this is not the way that it goes with models. So if you're booking a model and they are asking for payment before, to the left, okay? And to all models who may feel like this is acceptable, no, it's not. Like, it really isn't. Like, my client put this model, offered to pay before because she didn't really know. The model took the money and then cancelled the job, and then as they returned the money, they decided to keep £100 of it and said it's because I booked those dates. I'm sorry, on what planet does that actually make any sense? You've cancelled on the client. What makes it any... Where are you right for keeping £100 because you wrote that date in your diary? I don't know, some models are scandalous, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry, and this is why most of the time I like to book through an agency. It goes both ways. Sometimes it's nice working with an independent model, but there's some dramas that there are some dramas that go on that I'm not prepared for. I'm being so honest. I'm really not, and I won't deal with it. Last but not least is, again, I'm talking about intimacy. I had this gorgeous curvy model, and we were doing like a swimsuit look, and the underwear just wasn't right, so we had to like go like commando in this bodysuit, it was something like that. All I know is that it buttoned up, obviously underneath the crotch, and I just remember having to get on my knees and like button that swimsuit up right next to her her nether regions, if that's how we're gonna put it. Yeah, shocking moment. Please be prepared for those intimate moments because they're gonna come up, you know, whether it's nipples and tucking in boobs and tucking other bits and buttoning other bits. Just be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave me any comments. I also would love to know if you have any suggestions for videos that you would like to see, any topics that you would like me to cover. Feel free to comment below. Please also don't forget to read the description below. I'm hoping to do workshops in the future. I'm really working on that for you guys, so please be patient. And I'm also going to be offering some mentoring, so you know, follow through as well in the description below, and I really hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much again